Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Alex and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to free up space in Windows. And before I start, make sure you enable subtitles on my videos to understand better what I say. So yeah, let's start. This video also applies for older versions of Windows such as Windows 8.1, 8 and 7 and maybe XP. I'm not sure about Windows XP, but for 8.1, 8 and 7 I'm pretty sure they work just fine as Windows 10. Also, if you want the timestamps for each method, I'm gonna leave them right here. In total there are 5 methods, so yeah, you have the timestamps right here so you don't have to search them manually. Lastly, this video may be around 10 minutes long, so that's why I put the timestamps for each method. And yeah, let's head straight to the point of this video. For the first method that I have is the disk cleanup that Windows has by itself. So what I mean by that is, if you open Windows Explorer and you right click through one of your hard drive or SSDs and then you click properties and then you look in the general section, in the capacity section, you'll see a small tab that says disk cleanup. If you click that, you will open a new window that says you can use disk cleanup to free up this amount of disk space on your hard drive or SSD. And down below it says files to delete. Here you have some options that you can delete. Here it's recommended to check every single option and delete as much as possible, but make sure to check in the downloads folder and the recycle bin if you have anything important either. If you do not have anything in those two sections, check those options and then click OK. So once you have checked all of the options or the ones that you want to delete, click OK and then click delete files. Here it says cleaning up C drive. It may take a few seconds or even a few minutes depending on how much there is to delete. As you saw, mine has already finished because I did not check the recycle bin. It had 1.8 gigabytes. But if you click again this cleanup and you look in the bottom left corner, it says cleanup system files. If you click that, it's going to take a few seconds to check the system files that there is to delete. Here you will see the same disk cleanup options, the bottom ones, but on the top ones you will see about Windows Update Cleanup. Right now in this section, do not check the option that says Windows Upgrade Log Files, because it says here in the description, Windows Upgrade Log Files contains information that can help identify and troubleshoot problems that occur during Windows installation, upgrading or servicing. Deleting these files can make it difficult to troubleshoot installation issues. If you do not care about this, just simply check it and then click OK to delete it. But I'm going to leave it unchecked. And yeah, here do the same as before, check the ones that you need or every single option and then click OK and click delete files to start deleting those files and folders. Again, it will take a few minutes or seconds depending on how much there is to delete. For method number 2, you need to go back to the property section on your hard drive or SSD and you need to look down below where it says compress this drive to save disk space. If you check it and then click apply, it will pop up another window saying confirm attribute changes. So you may ask what compress means. So Windows will try to compress all the folders, subfolders and files, and this can save disk space. But if you want to open something from a specific folder, your CPU will need more power to uncompress these files. So that means that the CPU will have to do more work to open those files or folders. So here you have two options. The defaulted one is the second option that says apply changes to the C drive, subfolders and files. So this will compress every single file and folder that you have on your SSD or hard drive. But if you click the first option, it's not going to compress the subfolders and files, and it's going to compress only the folders and not subfolders and files. But if you click the second option and you click OK, I'm not sure how much time it's going to take. It's probably going to take like 1 or 2 hours. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. You can try it for yourself, but it's definitely going to take 1 or 2 hours without a doubt. For method number 3, we're going to go to the storage settings of the Windows 10 settings. So what I mean by that, if you click start, then you click settings, then you go in the system section, the first one, then in the left side you click storage. You will see here up in the top that says storage. It says storage sends can automatically free up space by getting rid of files that you don't need, like temporary files and content in your recycle bin. I'm pretty sure this option is on by default. If you have it off, it's recommended to leave it on, so Windows 10 can automatically get rid of files that you don't need. And here down below you will find some sections. It says app and features. I have 169 gigabytes, a little cheeky number. Then as you can see the other 110 gigabytes, etc, etc. If you click on top of other or one of those sections, it will give you a list of the folders that you have right here and what's taking a lot of space. One thing to look for, if you click up here where it says configure storage sense or run it now, if you click that and then down below you click where it says free up space now, if you click clean now, it says cleaning up files. This may take a few minutes. So what Windows 10 is doing right now, it's going to check your computer if there are any files to get rid of. This may take a few minutes as it says, and yeah, I'm gonna come back in a few seconds. And as you can see, it says we cannot free up any more disk space because before I record this video I clicked this button right here and it cleaned up around 500 megabytes. So right now that's why it says it couldn't free up any more space. Up here in the top it says storage sense runs automatically when you're low on disk space. We have cleaned 1.75 gigabytes of space in the past month. On your computer you may see way less or way more. Well, you may say that 1.75 gigabytes is pretty low, but hey, at least it deleted something. It's better than nothing. And yeah, you can run the storage sense every day, every week, every month, or when your SSD or hard drive is low on space. And yeah, we're done with this section right here. Right now we're gonna go to method number 4. Right now for method number 4, this is pretty simple. If you right click to start and you click run, the two folders that we're going to delete are going to be the temp folder and percentage folder. So what I mean by that, if you type temp in the run box and you hit OK, you will see the temp folder and lots of useless files and folders. If you hit on your keyboard Ctrl A, you will select all of those files, and if you right click and click delete, it's gonna delete all of the files. It says you'll need to provide the administrator permission. Just click do this for all current items, click continue, and it's gonna delete those files and folders. You may see that some files or folders cannot be deleted. Click do this for all current items and then click skip because these ones cannot get deleted. On your computer you may find thousands and thousands of files or folders, but as you saw on my computer I had very few little files and folders. Right now for the other temp folder, if you right click on start again and you click run, what you need to type, you need to type percentage temp percentage. If you hit OK, it will open another window which is technically like the other temp folder, but the percentage folder is a bit different. It's going to be the local folder, and as you can see you will see again some files and folders. If you hit again on your keyboard Ctrl and A, it will select all of those files and folders, hit delete, and it's gonna delete those files. And again you will see some files or folders that cannot be deleted. Check this option and then click skip. And yeah, we're done with method number 4, and right now we're gonna go to the last method. For the last method, if you do not want to do what I showed in the last 4 steps and you want the software, I recommend you the software CCleaner right here. The link will be in the description, of course, if you wanna download CCleaner, and once you're in the website, scroll down and click where it says download from. You can download from wherever you want. You can either download from ccleaner.com or from download.com. Or if you want, you can download the professional one and you can try the free trial. I'm pretty sure this is 15 days trial, I'm not sure, but it's worth giving it a shot. If you want, you can download the free version, and yeah, it doesn't matter which one you download, but the professional one has more features that the free one does not have. When you're installing CCleaner, if you see one of those offers, make sure to click decline, because if you click accept, it's gonna download whatever it's advertised. So what I mean by that is, if I had clicked accept, it would download the AVG antivirus, which I do not need. But on your computer, you may not see the AVG antivirus offer, you may see something completely different. So I recommend you clicking decline, so this software do not get downloaded to your computer. Once CCleaner has downloaded, run the software. And here the first thing that you're going to see is going to be health check. I'm not really sure what this does, it's just checking your PC, but the one that we need to look for is in the left side where it says custom clean. And here you will see some options. Here it's recommended to check every single option. And the same thing in the applications tab, it's recommended to check every single option. And once you have checked every single option, click where it says analyze. It's gonna analyze every single thing, every single option that you have checked. And here, as you can see, the analyzation has been finished, and it says that 3.3 gigabytes to be removed, approximate size. So this is actually really worth it. 3.3 gigabytes is quite a lot. And to clean those files, just click run cleaner. And it says the selected files will be deleted from your PC. Just click continue and it will start deleting. And once that has finished, if you look in the left side where it says registry, if you check every single option right here and you click scan for issues, it's gonna check what issues your registry has. As you can see, mine has already found a lot of issues. I'm pretty sure everyone will have at least one issue in the registry. And as you can see, I have a lot of issues in my registry. To fix those issues, just click fix selected issues, and it says if you want to backup registry before making these changes. If you want, just click yes, and if you click yes, it's gonna tell you where to save that backup file. But if you do not want to backup the registry, just click no, and it's gonna start fixing these issues. And yeah, you can play with the CCleaner software. I'm not going to review the CCleaner software, you can check it for yourself. And yeah, that's a video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm really sorry that this video is pretty long, but as I said in the start of this video, I have the timestamps for each method. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya.